I'm committed to support refugees because of our history, and I really believe the refugees that we work with around the world in many different countries could be an incredible asset to the community, the country, and the global community.
We're committed to helping refugees because we see this as Tikkun Olam in action.
Because I believe that newcomer children deserve every opportunity to fulfill their potential.
My mother was a refugee who managed to escape Warsaw in 1939, and she survived through the kindness of strangers.
Our people were once refugees too. In fact, so were my parents, and we know what the refugee experience is like.
The Torah teaches us, "Ve'ahavtem es hager ki gerim hayisem be'eretz Mitzrayim." You must love the stranger, for you were strangers in the land of Egypt. There's no better way to fulfill this mitzvah than by advocating for refugees.
We're committed to supporting refugees because we believe we must use our freedom to help others secure theirs.
Many of us have families who came to Canada as refugees, and we believe that the current generation of displaced peoples deserve the same opportunities to escape persecution and chaos in their homelands and come to a place that is safe, where they can raise their children in peace and stability.
I feel very strongly that now that we are so comfortable here in Canada, it is up to us as Jews to act.
It is by luck of my birth that I live in the country we do of Canada. The need is great all over the world. And I really believe the quote from Pirkei Avot, "It is not incumbent upon you to complete the work, but nor are you free to abstain from it completely."
Because we're Jewish, because we believe in Tikkun Olam, because of the dire need for so many refugees seeking relocation.
I'm committed to supporting JIAS because they are the organization that supported my family when they arrived here as refugees.
Our agency and staff are committed to Tikkun Olam. We are also guided by the Jewish value of Achnasat Orchim.
Many people in our community come from family backgrounds of being refugees, and we understand the plight and challenges facing refugees today.
As Jews, we know what it's like to be in peril and have nobody welcome us. That should never happen again.
I support refugees because my father and members of my family came to Canada as refugees, and I know how refugees can contribute to this country.
Our people, including members of our congregation, have been refugees, and we understand the plight of today's refugees.
We are indeed committed to supporting refugees because we are committed to Tikkun Olam. And as lawyers, it is in our pursuit of justice to address these issues meaningfully.
We are committed to Tikkun Olam. As our scripture says, whoever saved one life saved the entire world.
The refugees I have helped made a decision to immigrate in a difficult moment in time. They come with hopes for a brighter future and are able to not just survive, but flourish with a minimal amount of help.
We ourselves have been refugees, myself included, so it touches our hearts.
It's a way for us to really speak our principles of Tikkun Olam, of welcoming in the stranger, of demonstrating compassion and generosity.
We are committed to supporting refugees because we practice Tikkun Olam.
In 2017, we sponsored a refugee from Syria.
And in 2020, we sponsored a refugee family of 11.
Because everyone deserves a safe place to live.
We know that a little help to someone navigating the trauma and challenges of relocating and settling in Canada truly goes a long way.
As a Jew, I believe that to save a life is to save the world.
Because there's a global refugee crisis.
Because it's important to Tikkun Olam.
Because people deserve basic human rights.
Why? Because we could and because we wanted to offer them the opportunity for a new life in one of the best countries in the world.
I believe as a Jewish person and a Canadian citizen that I have the privilege to be able to help others
leave difficult circumstances and come to a place of safety and security.
The past 6 years, we have partnered with JIAS to support Syrian, Rwandan, Yazidi, Nicaraguan, and Iranian newcomers to Canada. We are deeply committed to fulfilling the mitzvah of welcoming the stranger.
There is a role for everyone who wants to participate in this critically important mitzvah.
Because there is a worldwide refugee crisis and with it an egregious disregard for human rights.
I've believed that it's our turn to pay it forward and be righteous for somebody else.
What is more real and joyful and fabulous than making people feel welcome?